2 or 3 seconds can be a very long period of time. My hands were in the safe area. Something went wrong. My left hand was caught. The safety didn't always work when the machine was cold. Was my arm going to be pulled into the machine and ripped out of its socket? It took 2 or 3 seconds to find out. The reverse bar releases my hand. I glance at it and the pain intensifies. I clearly see the bones in my fingers, the flesh ripped off. I was lucky. My hand and fingers were saved. After about 10 months, I had almost all of the movement back. I coped by reminding myself how lucky I was that my arm wasn't ripped off. 6 months after the injury, I returned to work on the machine. Each time I approached it, I saw things that weren't there. I called them flashes. Intense images of arms or legs being pulled into the machine. Then it started happening as I approached other machines. I asked if counselling was available and was told that it was, but only for people who needed it. I didn't get any. Years later, I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. The injury occurred in the semester break of my photography studies. Up until then, my photography had, in an erratic way, been an educational experience. Erratic because it wasn't always a straightforward process due to issues of depression, social phobia and obsessive-compulsive behaviours. After my injury, photography became a coping mechanism. I took photographs most days, wandering around until something caught my eye. No preconceptions, no real plan, pure intuition. I did this for hours at a time, even when my injury prevented me from properly holding a camera or achieving a photo without camera shake. I took photos, therefore life was okay. My work is described as the dark and depressing corners of Melbourne. I couldn't see it, but once it was said, I started to look for it. The next year of study was a final year, but I didn't continue on. I didn't feel up to it, and I didn't know why. Photography has always been a part of how I relate to the world. When my mental health deteriorated after my injury and a part of my psyche shut down, my photography stopped also. Now as I am coming to terms with my story, photography is helping me reconnect with life.